Alrighty, everyone, welcome to tonight's coverage of the iRacing Fantasy Truck Series from Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Looking forward to a good one here tonight. Should be a lot of fun as we're getting ready to go green here in just a few moments. About 15 minutes of practice remaining here tonight. So it should be a lot of fun, and we'll get them going here in just a second. But meanwhile, getting ready to roll on out. So here we go, getting ready to go green in just a few moments. Meanwhile, we'll get a word with some of our drivers. Big shout out and thank you to iRacing, IFLAG for coming on board and sponsoring this series, getting it broadcasted here on Extreme Sim TV. And before we go any further, we're going to go to a quick commercial break. And when we come back, we'll get a word in and start talking to some of your top drivers here at Las Vegas tonight. And we'll be back with you here in just a moment on Extreme Sim TV.
Boy, these iRacingIFLAG cars are fast tonight.
You know, Todd, I guarantee you, Brown, Leonardi, Weaver, Capert, and Pena are all using their products on their sponsor tonight to give them the upper hand over the competition.
Well, how can I get fast like those guys?
Well, that's easy, Todd. You gotta head over to iRacingIFLAG.com.
Alrighty, back here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. We'll get ready to take a look at your standings here in practice. Before we get ready to go racing here tonight, we're going to load it up here for you. That way you can look and see where your favorite driver is running in practice. And I'll tell you what, Trevor Edwards there in that 88 truck on top of the scoring pylon right now. Going to take a look there if we can at Mr. Edwards in that number 88 machine. And that Toyota Tundra doing a great job. Laura Lawson right there in the 70 as well is second out there right now. Allen there sitting third in the 45. And we'll see if we can get a word in with Mr. Trevor Edwards here in just one moment. See where he may be. Unfortunately, not seeing Mr. Trevor on Discord at the moment. We'll see if we can grab someone else as they got them lined up. Looks like we may have a little bit of a pit party going on here These trucks sitting at the end of pit road with 9 minutes left in practice as they set coming in tonight. Again, a short little season. We got 5 races to do for the iRacing Fantasy Truck Series on the channel this season. First one kicking off tonight, Las Vegas, 67 laps here tonight. Hot, slick racetrack as they're going to roll them off side by side. Let them get a little bit of practice in a group. So we'll hold off on interviewing anybody for a moment as they are doing their little practice laps here, getting warmed up for the night's racing action. Again, a hot, slick racetrack. These trucks tend to get looser in hot conditions. Easier to lose the truck, especially coming out of 4 here. Turn 4 seems to be the big one that can be a problem in these type of conditions. So look for that tonight as well. As you can see, I'll keep the running order up there for your practice times, just how close they are right now. Trevor Edwards, Aurora Lawson, and Jake Griffin. Alan Dobbs, Jeffrey Neer up there in the top 5. Just some good drivers there in that top 5 in the group right now. Now keep in mind, this is the feeder series for the National Series and ultimately the iRacing Fantasy Cup Series. Of course, me myself, I run in the National Series. We hit the track tomorrow night at Vegas. Right now, as you see, a little bit of trouble back in the pack in practice. You don't want to really get in trouble in practice. You want to really be able to get some laps in, kind of test your truck out just a little bit. And we will go on board for a lap around Las Vegas on our roof cam. We're riding along with the 45 of Alan Dobbs there as they work their way out of turn number 2. You see the draft, a little bit of a factor here at Las Vegas. Not much, but you can get a draft off the truck in front of you here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. We'll look out the back of Mr. Dobbs' truck. Looking at the trucks right there in behind him. There you have it. About 6 minutes of practice. I'm just going to let you enjoy some sights and sounds. And when I come back, we'll go down for a national anthem. And then we'll get ready for qualifying here in the iRacing Fantasy Truck Series. Presented by iRacing IFLAG. Let me tell you what, iRacing IFLAG, that in particular, is a cool little device. Basically an LED box. Every time that the yellow comes out, it will flash and let you know. You can program it to do other things as well, safety cars, on top of numerous other things that the thing can do. A neat little device, and I'm working on getting me one as we speak. So I'm going to look forward to having that on my sim rig for sure. Go to the website today and get yours as well. The link is in the description below. But we'll be right back with you on the channel here in just a moment. Alrighty, folks, we're going to step away for our national anthem. And when we come back, it'll be just about qualifying time here at Las Vegas. And we'll see you on this other side here. Alright, back here with you folks. 41 seconds remain in practice. And we'll go qualifying here from Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Jake there in that number 2 machine sitting on pit road, currently third fastest in practice. And that is your practice time. Well, let's get ready for qualifying here in just a moment. Qualifying very important here tonight. Very short race. 67 laps here are going to go by pretty quick here at Las Vegas. So you definitely want to get a really good qualifying lap in. And we'll get ready to turn them loose here in just one moment. Checkered flag out. Qualifying about to begin. And let's see. As we wrap everything up. And qualifying is officially underway here. We get ready to go here at the one and only Las Vegas Motor Speedway. 4 minutes and 42 seconds right now on the board for qualifying. And we'll go take a look at some of your drivers as they attempt to lay down a good lap. We got Samuel out on track in that number 13 truck, coming past the blue commitment line there on the exit of pit road. Doing a good job getting that truck up to speed. Also on track right now is Mr. Taylor there in the 19 Monster Energy Toyota. Cole Williams working his way out of pit road also. Laura Lawson there as well. Trevor Edwards, your fastest truck in practice, getting that number 88 Menards machine up to speed. 3 minutes now remaining. These guys don't have a lot of time to really get a lap in. You got to get out there on track and get rolling. The 88 coming up against the wall there on his out lap. An eye on his lap here as he was one of the fastest in in practice earlier. They're in there to the top of the board, 31.199. We'll see what this 88 truck, I have a feeling, can do here and see if he sets a mark for the rest of the field to follow by into 3 and 4. That truck looks really stable right now. Now to turn number 4, heading down the start finish line to put in his first lap of the night. And Trevor right there, 37, exactly up to the top of the board. Cole Williams there, 30.899, 37.96 there. Great lap there for Trevor Edwards. Great job, Trevor. Really nice lap. Well, there you have it. Let's see here if we can get a couple more on track. There's the 38 machine working his way through. The 18, Jonathan Hernandez, up to third. Trevor, though, still at the top of the board. Of course, the 38 there in seventh. Richard there, pretty nice, smooth run. Calvin in that 35 Miller machine. Nice looking race truck there for Calvin. Right now, scored in 10th. Inside the top 10 at least. And we got one more. Looks like it's on the racetrack right now. That is Mr. Jordan out there on track in that 44. Of course, as always, this league uses open setups. So these are open setups, non-picks. And the 44 coming up to speed out of turn number 4. Across the stripe. We'll see what he can turn. And 12th place, 31.577. Trevor, there's still a really nice run at that 37.96. Looks like that may be enough to get him the pole here this evening. Jeffrey Muir rolling out on the racetrack right now in that 20 machine. See what Jeffrey can come up with. Jeffrey Muir got that truck wound up. Justin Levine up to 5th position in that number 11 machine. And Jeffrey Muir off of turn number 4. Across the stripe. And move him to P2, 30.809. Just shy of that 30.796 that Trevor Edwards put down. And that's pretty much going to do it here for your qualifying this evening. As we get ready for the race here in just a moment, we'll get ready for your starting lineup here in just a second. Checkered flag out on qualifying. Congratulations to Mr. Trevor Edwards. And let's get ready for your starting lineup presented to you by Slide Job Sales, Racing Diecast, and Collectibles. Mr. Trevor Edwards on pole, Jeffrey Muir to the outside of him. Row number 1, row number 2, Cole Williams and Jonathan Hernandez. In 5th there, Alan Dobbs, good run. Justin Levine, course starts 6th in that 11 machine. 7th, there it decided to not show 7th for a second. Mr. David Wright. Richard Goldstein, 8th. 9th, Stephen Parks. They're in there 10th in the 15th 15 machine. The rest of your field will scroll by the bottom of your screen here. Going to be interesting, hot racetrack here for these guys. They're going to have to keep these trucks in check. Make sure they're not wearing their tires out as well. And that's going to be the hard part, just keeping your car underneath of you here. And getting it going here for 67 laps. That's a long time on tires. Now let's take a look here at your track facts. Las Vegas Motor Speedway, a 1.52 mile racetrack. 67 laps here tonight, or a distance of 102 miles. And if you look at the track temp right now, 116 degrees, very hot, an air temp of 90. So it's going to be a hot one here, hot and slick racetrack all night long. And we'll see who can manage that the best. Some quick trucks there in qualifying, but the question has to become, even though you were fast in qualifying, can you keep the speed up for the duration of the race? That's the question. Well, here we go, and they will get the pacing behind the iRacing pace car. Of course, we'll showcase some of our onboard cameras as we go on board with your pole sitter here tonight, Mr. Trevor. If we can find him there in the 88 machine, there he is. We'll go on board with him here in just a moment. Just a few of our onboard cameras. Mr. Trevor Edwards in that number 88 machine. Of course, we have our roof cam there as well. Riding around behind the iRacing pace car. Getting ready to turn them loose here in just a moment. Again, there will be 5 of these races on the channel this year. First one here, of course, tonight at Las Vegas, and 4 more following as we head toward the end of the season. All right, as we head down the back straightaway into turn 3 and 4, they will get ready to turn them loose here. Behind the iRacing pace car, Mr. Trevor Edwards will bring them down. And of course, we will get them going here in just 1 second. Who is outside? That's going to be Mr. Jeffrey Meir. You got to keep these trucks in line, not have any issues tonight. Again, no fast repairs in this series. So if you wreck the truck, that's going to be it. Here we go. Down across the start finish line. Green flag is out. We're rolling from Las Vegas. Nice start there. Mr. Trevor bringing it down. He's got Jeffrey here to his outside. Edwards gets clear. Now Meir fighting side by side there with the 8 of Cole Williams in that Chevrolet on the bottom, trying to take over P2. Meir is going to drop back to 3rd. Jonathan Hernandez in the 45 scored 4th right now. Or excuse me, Jonathan Hernandez in the 18 and Alan Dobbs there in the 45. Got that backwards. Nice battle up at the front of the racetrack here. 1 lap in the books. Trevor out to a nice jump there already. Good run there by Trevor. Justin Levine back here as well in that number 11 machine. Cole Williams and the 25 of David, along with Alan Dobbs back there also. Oh, 3 wide. Look at this move early on. That's Cole right there in the 8 machine on the bottom, and he took it 3 wide with the 25 machine of Mr. David Wright. David hangs on. Nice driving by all those drivers to keep it clean. That could have definitely been a big problem here early. You see, they're driving it hard here as long as these tires will hold up. See Parks in that 3 machine working his way up through there on the inside of the 18 of Jonathan right now. Of course, Trevor out front by about 0.7 of a second at the moment. What a battle we have going on here, folks. Well, and it's exactly what I figured it was going to be here. Once these guys get settled out and let these tires kind of wear themselves in here, this passing, you got to do it early in contact there with the 3. He hangs on. He'll go through the grass. Wow. Just a little bit of contact, and that proved it right there. You get a little bit loose, and that truck was just gone. And, man, he did a good job hanging on. And now the yellow's out. I thought he may have caught that truck. We'll go back and take a look at it here one more time. You see the contact as they come out of turn at number 4. This is going to bring out the first yellow of the evening. 18 comes down a little bit of contact. The 3 tries to hang on, but once he gets in the grass, it was just really hard to straighten that truck out. Spins it around, and yellow's out. He didn't really hit anything. Doesn't look like he has any major damage, but that did bring the yellow out. Well, folks, we're going to do our first commercial break of the evening here while we are under our first yellow of the evening as well. All right, folks, I'll be right back with you.
Boy, these iRacing iFLAG cars are fast tonight.
You know, Todd, I guarantee you, Brown, Leonardi, Weaver, Capert, and Pena are all using them products from their sponsor tonight to give them the upper hand over the competition.
Well, how can I get fast like those guys?
Well, that's easy, Todd. You gotta head over to iRacingIFLAG.com.
Alrighty, folks, back here with you once again. First round of pit stops complete here. 7 laps complete. Getting ready to go back green here in just a moment. And a little bit of a change up front. Mr. Allen there taking over the race lead, along with Richard there in second as well. They did not come down for tires, so we look back through here. About 3 cars stayed out. First car on fresh tires, that'll be Mr. Trevor Edwards, the first one there on fresh Goodyear Eagles. When we go green, he had the lead as we come down pit road, but we had a couple that elect to stay out, including Allen, Richard, and Jordan. So 2 different tire strategies here, and I don't know if I'd stayed out that early, to be honest. You wear the tires down, and I don't know, this track here, you slide around a lot. I just don't see staying out even just 8 laps on those tires. I don't think it's really going to pay off for them, but we'll see. I think I would have come down pit road, but like I said, I'm not out there, so I'm glad I don't have to make those decisions. But we'll see if it pays off here for Allen and Richard Jordan as well. Again, 8 out of 67 complete here tonight. All right, lights off on the iRacing pace car. We'll get ready to turn them back loose. Alan Dobbs up front, Richard second, and Jordan in third. Trevor Edwards fourth, and Mr. Jeffrey Meir in fifth. That's going to be your top 5. We roll them back racing here in just one moment. I'm out of 67, and I tell you what, it's about to get interesting, folks. Old tires up at the front of the field. Mr. Allen trying to hang on to it here when they get going on old tires, and that's going to be tricky. Oh boy. Let's go on board with Mr. Allen here if we can for this restart because, yeah, on board with Mr. Allen Dobbs up front. As we look back at the rest of the field, we'll get ready to turn them loose here as they exit turn 3 and 4. And I want you to pay close attention to this engine sound and let's see if he spins his tires. You know, a little bit older tires, 8-lap old tires. Let's find out. And green is out. Pretty good job by Owen. He jumps out in front of him. Did a great job there not spinning the tires. See them side by side behind them. Trevor Edwards already up to third. Of course, first car on, fresh tires headed for Richard. Richard trying to hang on up front. And that number 38 running second right now on old tires. And here it comes. That 88 machine of Trevor Edwards to the outside. He'll look for running room down the front straightaway. Attempting to make it work. Can't really do it yet. He'll have the high line headed to 1 and 2. Can he keep the power down? Indeed he does. And we got a yellow on the speedway. Yellow is out. As we got some cars down here in the grass. Warren on pit road. What in the world happened here? We'll go back and take a look. 99's on the bottom of the racetrack. And he just slides up a little bit of contact. 35, the 70, and the 10 for the 18. Into this one, that's Jonathan Hernandez. That truck's pretty damaged. Calvin's truck's pretty much totaled out here. He's going to have to get some repairs done to that machine. Along with the 70. 3 trucks, really good trucks now, that got caught in that one. Jonathan's quite a bit of damage there on that 18 machine. Not what he wanted. 12 laps into this one is to have damage on that machine. 35, quite a bit of right front damage as well. And that's just how quick it happens. They got stacked up after he got high and there's nowhere for anybody really to go. And they all just get swept into it. And the 18 of Mr. Hernandez hits the pit road. He'll get that truck worked on. The 70 of Mr. Laura Lawson on the pit road as of now. 1 lap down. Hernandez is going to roll into his box. So some damaged trucks out of that one. They just, you know, and it happens. You just get stacked up. There's nothing you can really do at that point. Just try to hang on to the truck the best you can. But I want to point out, Allen Dobbs, man, he held on to the lead off the restart. See if we can find Mr. Allen Dobbs. Hey, Allen, it's Matt up in the booth. You got a copy on me, brother?
I'm sorry, what?
You got a copy on me? It's Matt up in the booth, man.
It's a quiet copy.
10-4, all right. Oh, we got him. Ooh, boy. How do you feel about the tires, man? You stayed out on old tires, and you think that's going to be the right call going forward?
Yeah, I think so. They still felt really good, and obviously I'm going to lose a little bit of time to the guys that didn't, but since we're so close to the end of the stage, just going to keep it out here and take whatever position we.
Alrighty, man. Well, best of luck to you going forward.
Hey, thank you, sir.
There we go. Move him back down. Sometimes it's a little bit hard for these guys to hear us down there in the trucks. They got the truck sound going, and it can be a little bit difficult. As we've seen a little bit of trouble under caution there while we were talking to our race leader. Oh, we'll get ready to turn them back loose once again. Alright, 15 out of 67 complete. Closing down on the end of stage number 1. And we will see if this strategy is going to end up paying off for our race leader, and so far it has. We'll see. Still not convinced I would stay out there. I don't know. It's going to be time. Alright, lights off on the iRacing pace car once again. Getting ready to go a green flag racing 15 to 67 complete. And here we go. And ready. Green flag in the air. We're rolling once again. iRacing Fantasy Truck Series. Presented by iRacingFlag. And iRacingIFLAG a quarter out behind on there as we go on there. And just about a big incident. 38 in the trouble. I think even when we got caught under caution, we got quite a bit of damage there to the back bumper. Slow as that machine gun brings it down. Man, that's going to be frustrating. If you drop back out there, forward side by side as well. 16 of 67 in the books. Meanwhile, up front, here's your battle for the race lead. Job is trying to hang on, but Edwards going to make the pass, and here comes here as well. Working their way by on the bottom, and it looks like Allen may have got up in the fence just a little bit. Indeed, he did. Yeah, right front fender came in just a little bit on that 45 machine. 17 as 67 complete. And there it is. Yellow flag there out. I believe that. Indeed, that's exactly the deal. 18 complete. Oh, good job, man. Tell you what, Edwards able to get that truck back up front before the end of the stage. What a great job. There you have it, the old owl. Once again, in the stage number 1. And we'll get ready to get going here with stage 2. Out of 67 complete. And folks, I'm going to step out of the booth just one moment, and when we come back, we'll get ready to go back green flag racing. These guys will probably hit the pit road here. And indeed they do. You see right now, though, Craig staying out in that 16 machine. Craig doing a good job staying out here. He's going to play the tire game here just a little bit. And Trevor Edwards on the pit road. Everybody behind him coming to pit road, so I imagine Craig will come back down. Maybe just wanted to stay out and lead a lap here. And then he will head to pit road. Folks, 20 laps in the books here tonight, and we'll be back with you here in a moment on Extreme Sim TV. Alrighty, folks, we'll be right back with you. We're back here with you. Yes, stage laps was 17 and 34, and I seen the comment about being able to show the stages on screen. I would love to be able to do that, to be honest with you. That'd be a great feature for me to have. But unfortunately, I just do not have the capability as of yet to show stage ending deals here. I'm working on getting that done, and I'm hoping that it gets done here in a pretty near future for me to have that ability. And I agree, it would be an awesome ability for me to have, and everything by my blood. Well, we're going to get ready to go green flag racing here in just a moment. We'll get them lined back up. So we'll go to lap number 34. Will be your next stage break. And your stage 1 results goes as follows. As soon as I get it pulled up here, the 88, of course, getting the stage win. Great job for him. Followed by the 20, the 8 to 45, 55 and the 29. 44 coming home 7th, and 19 and 77 and 38 rounds out your top 10 here. And let's grab a word if we can. Not run out of time here, but great job for Trevor getting that stage ending win there. Bonus points for that 88 as we move forward. And I know by the time the next broadcast comes around, we have to wait to just run the stages, guys, for you guys watching. I'd love to be able to do it. But then, unfortunately, right now I do not feel like I can. Like I said, I'd love to be able to do that with you guys, and I will work on that before the next one, see if I can get it done. Alright, here we go. Getting ready to go green flag once again. Out front, Trevor Edwards. Cole in second, Jeffrey Muir third, Justin Levine fourth, and a fifth is Mr. David Wright. Oscar in sixth. Taylor starts seventh. We're going to get ready to turn on loose one more time. And stage 2 getting ready to get underway here from Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Ready, and we're rolling green flag in the air one more time. 32 to 68. Jeffrey here jumps up to second. He's out there a little bit. The 11 right there, that's what we on the line of the racetrack. Justin doing an amazing job at I think all races over on TV following Justin Levine a little bit. I know he's a good plate racer. I've never really got to watch him here at a place like Vegas. 25 there behind him. Oh, David, and we got trouble. The 25 goes around. He gets clipped again. Hard into the inside wall. Man, oh man. That's David Wright getting turned around on the front straightaway. Yellow out at lap number 24. Ooh, the 69. Wow. Off the turn. Got under him, and he was there, and I don't think I really realized big impact into the bottom wall there for David. One more look. See, David tries to come down, and he just never knows what's going to happen there. Man, yellow out once again. Of 67 in the books. Man, it has been a crazy one so far. Again, lap number 37 in stage 2. And folks, I'll be right back with you here. We're going to step away for a commercial break. We'll be back with you in the booth. Again, lap number 37, about 10 laps away here is the end of stage number 2. Trevor Edwards, of course, winning stage 1. And right now, he has a pretty strong truck here from what we have seen. We'll see if he can hang on before stage number 2. .27 out of 67 laps being complete. Let's drop back to the field a little bit. Jeffrey Muir back here in the 20 machine. Good run for Jeffrey. And right now, I'm just keeping it nice and solid. We got Mr. Cole Williams back here in the 8 running 4th right now. Taylor right there in the 19 5th. And James back there in at that 77 running 6th. Look at our comment section. everybody in chat. Glad to see you. Hey, Laura, if you want to come back in here, I'll give you an interview. I'm in Discord there. I know you said you were truck retired 8 laps down. If you want to come in Discord, I'll give you an interview. Well, lights off on the pace car once again. Getting ready to go back green flag racing. Here we go. Work our way out of turn number 4. Put lap number 28 in the books. And ready. It'll be 40 laps to go overall, 10 laps to go to the end of the stage, and we're going to get ready to go green flag racing off of turn number 4. Trevor Edwards leads them to green, that 11 machine. And here we go, green, underway at Las Vegas once again. Great start there for Trevor. We've seen that all race long. Good start. That's second. These guys trying to get down to the line of this stage. This sets in 6. We've seen them play tire strategy early on. Drop back, but not very far back to 6. James Becker in a 77, runs 7, 8, goes to the 99. Yep, right here. And Christopher again. Yeah, that's good job. But right now, he's ready to do. Runs third, and he is trying to run down just a lead, but it looks like he's falling off the lead a little bit. Here on Mr. Zero a little bit. Of 37 of these states. 37, one more time. We're in the second stage. Right now, the 11 machine of Levine in second. Third. Look at this, Williams able to easy play, get to the bottom of Mr. Mirror and move that truck in the third. Nice side by side racing here off the number 4. Here comes Williams here on the outside. They're going to try to stay right there, tucked in together. We got one truck 19 right there with them, also working the bottom of the racetrack. Mirror drops back to 4th, drops about the 5th. Look at Levine. It looks like he pulled a parachute on that truck. Here comes the Ada Williams to the bottom of Mr. Levine. Late in stage number 2, side by side. Second through 4th. Out front pulling away. Trevor Edwards, he's putting a stretch on him right now. Drops back. Easy does it. Trevor's pulling away here. Williams now dropping back off of Trevor, but he has gotten help from Levine a little bit. He's got 8-second gap and yellow's out. And that will end stage number 2. We'll finish this stage under caution. We'll find where the issue may be. Yellow on the speedway. this out. Not exactly sure what for. Once again, yellow flag out on the racetrack. That one in stage number 2. And congrats to Trevor, man, able to pick up 2 stages. And we'll see if we can get a word with Mr. Trevor. Here in just a moment. As they head to pit road, we'll let it get in his box first. We don't want to distract him while he's trying to get in his box. We'll just let it get in his box, and then we'll get a word with him here in just a moment. I don't see Mr. Trevor in Discord, unfortunately. And this is a get word. Hey, Lori, you got a copy on me? You got a copy on me there, Laura? See if we can get a word with Jeffrey Muir then. Oh, there's Mr. Muir. Hey, Mr. Muir, it's Matt up in the booth. You got me, buddy?
Yes, I do.
Well, you're having a pretty good run out there tonight, buddy.
Yeah, we're waiting for a longer run here.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't seem like we're having any luck with long runs tonight. How much do you think it'll help you if we do get a long?
It'll help a lot because everybody's going to get so loose. I didn't set my truck up loose enough for these short runs, so I'm going to be good while they're spinning their tires.
Alrighty, man. Well, the best of luck to you going forward, buddy.
Thank you.
Well, hopefully, you get that wrong run you want, buddy.
Yeah, we'll see. Otherwise, I'm going to have to make some more adjustments.
Alrighty, buddy. Best of luck to you. Alrighty, getting ready to go green one more time. Some here wanting that long run, just can't seem to get it. See if we can get a word in with Laura one more time. She may be there on Discord. Oh, looks like Chris is there. Grab Mr. Chris. Hey, Laura, you got a copy on me? It's Matt up the booth. I don't think they're there, unfortunately. Alright, getting ready to go back green one more time here. 39 out of the 67 complete. So here we go, final run to the end of this one. once again. Here we go. Let's see how this plays out. Edwards has had a fast truck all night long. Can he bring this one home here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway? Lap number 40 is going to go up on the board. It'll be 28 laps to go when we take the green flag. Green is in the air. We're rolling here from Las Vegas. One more time, and look at that jump. Mr. Williams get what a jump there, man. Nice job. Get a big jump out there. We'll actually turn the trucks down. I got them up a little high for you guys. But Cole Williams, a big jump out to the lead. Trevor Edwards there in second. In third, that is Taylor. Fourth is Meaner. 40 out of 67. And look at the 88 to the bottom, and he's going to take the race lead. Nearly shoving the 8 up into the fence. We'll go back and take one more look at it. Man, what an aggressive pass. Look at this going into 3. He just goes to the bottom and is like, nope, nope, you can't have it. You can't have it. And takes the lead. The 8 does a great job of hanging on to the truck. Move Williams to second. Taylor up to third. Meir fourth. Of course, Meir wanting a longer run here. 42 of 67 in the books this time by. Meir now right up to the back bumper of Taylor. Taylor trying to throw a block here. He'll get to the bottom of Williams. Williams trying to hang on here. Man, oh man, what about it? And again, Williams is going to get moved up the racetrack. Almost identical to what happened the first time. He hangs on to the truck, gets it back down, moving back to fourth. And he's got to be getting frustrated in that 8. That's twice he's been moved up the hill. Now, out front, Taylor hanging on. In second, Meir third, Edwards fourth. Edwards with the lead. Williams fourth, Dobbs fifth. Christopher Tate now in sixth. James back there in seventh in the 77 machine. Want a good run there. Top 7 trucks here. 44 going to go on the board this time by. Yeah, the 8 is just getting, moved around like a hot potato pretty much. He's going to get the run back here on Jeffrey Meaner. He's going to pull back to the back bumper trying to get third back. And I don't know if I'm the leader and Mr. Taylor there, if the 8 gets back to him, I don't know how I'd react. They used him up pretty much to get by him here. 45 now going to be in the books. Headed to 46. Williams back to second, or back to third. Now trying to hunt down second of Mr. Taylor. And he's got a pretty good little distance he's going to have to make up to go get him. But look at Taylor now. Kind of closing in on your race leader, and we haven't seen this all night long. We've seen Edwards pretty much be dominant now. A 0.5 of a second gap between first and second. As we come to lap number 47. We've now went about 10 laps since the stage yellow. Now, here we go. Can Edwards hang on? It's a 5.8 second get out. Now up to about 5.83 tenths gap. Now about up to 6.4, fluctuating around that. And Mr. Williams are right at a second back. He's gaining a little bit now. 20 laps to go this time by. 3 trucks out front. Battling it out now. 20 to go. Meir dropping back a little ways. Tate back there as well. Oh, Tate in the wall. Big trouble there for the 4 truck. Or excuse me, the 32 truck. I was thinking 4 paint scheme. But big trouble is moved the pole out of the way. Let us see. That truck pretty much destroyed. My word. Big incident there. That's going to kill that truck. Yes, it's the 4 on the door, but it's technically the 32. But, you know. But he just gets in the outside wall, comes down the hill. Huge impact. No yellow for that one. But that truck is pretty much totaled. Back up front, Mr. Edwards doing a smooth job as he works his way around the 18. Taylor, though, about 0.8 of a second back. He'll work his way around that lap car. Oh, my, no. Taylor goes around trying to get around the lap car. What in the actual... Are you kidding me? What? What? Just what? Okay, so when you're broadcasting, you have to stay somewhat unbiased. But I'm sitting here wondering, why did he jerk the car that hard? He just jerked to get around him, got the truck loose, and around went to 19. That brought the yellow out. Okay. Well, yellow's out nonetheless. Oh, let's see if Taylor is in Discord. Doesn't look like he's in Discord. Well, comment section, I'm going to ask for your opinion as they head to pit road. What y'all thought about that little spin there? Yeah. Forever gonna... Oh, Mr. Williams gonna beat him off. Nice job. Williams back to the race lead. He'll beat the 88 off pit road. Well, Elijah, your teammate spun. Oh, boy. Well, Cole Williams doing a great job getting back up to the race lead. Can he stay there? Now, we've seen him use him up earlier, and I don't think he'll let him use him up this way. I just don't see that. Yeah, he really has. Cole has been nailing those pit stops each and every time. But we'll have 15 to go when we come by the stripe this time. And we'll see if Mr. Williams can hang on out front. Oh, everybody nice and smooth here, getting ready to go back green at one more time. Well, here we go. 14 laps to go. It'll be 13 when we go green. Getting ready to turn them loose one more time. And yeah, the 38 Richards truck looks like it's beat up. We'll put it that way. Oh, here we go. When we go green, we'll have 13 laps to go to finish this one off. Here we go. Lights off on the pace car one more time. Excuse me, folks. Let's see if Cole can hang on to this race lead for 13 laps. He's got Mr. Edwards to his outside. Green flag in the air. Nice jump there for Cole. Gets him out in front of that 88 machine. 13 laps to go. Now he just has to hang on for 13 more attempts. Mirror right there in third, right on the back bumper of that 88 truck. You're trying to make a move down the back straightaway. Can't get it done. 12 to go this time by. We got Mirror putting the pressure on that 88. The 88 getting a good run out of turn number 4. The 8's going to have to make that thing very wide to hang on to the race lead here. And yellow out on the racetrack one more time. Wow, yellow is out. Let's see if we can find the incident here. Oh, there it is. Oh, the 15 caught up in it. And Samuel as well. Take a look here at Samuel's point of view. Oh, he just gets loose right in front of the 15, hard into the outside wall. Both those trucks hard in the wall, pretty much done. And we'll get ready to turn them back loose here in just one moment. And we're going to take one more commercial break on the evening. And when we come back, we'll have less than 10 to go here at Las Vegas.
Boy, these iRacing iFLAG cars are fast tonight.
You know, Todd, I guarantee you, Brown, Leonardi, Weaver, Capert, and Pena are all using the products from their sponsor tonight to give them the upper hand over the competition.
Well, how can I get fast like those guys?
Well, that's easy, Todd. You gotta head over to iRacingIFLAG.com.
Alrighty, folks, it's going to be 9 on 8 to go when we go back green flag racing again. 88 right there alongside the 8. Now, Cole, I tell you what, they used him up earlier. I don't think he's going to let them do that again. He'll have 8 laps, or 7 laps, really, to hang on once we go back green flag racing. 8 to go now. Lots to go off on the pace car. Here we go, getting lined up one more time in the iRacing Fantasy Truck Series here on Extreme Sim TV. Here we go. 7 to go. Can Cole Williams hang on? Or will Mr. Trevor Edwards, who's really had the dominant truck all night long, find a way to get around him? What about Jeffrey Mears sitting there in second? Or in third, excuse me, and then fourth right there in second row, Alan Dobbs. We seen him up front earlier with some tire strategy as well. Here we go through a 3 and a 4. Seven to go at the stripe. Only 7 more laps to go. And ready. Green flag is out. Look at the jump there for Mr. Williams one more time. And to the outside, Trevor Williams drops down. Trying to get to the bottom of the racetrack. Mr. Muir trying to force his way in there. Here comes Ravine in the 11 truck. Up in this top pack as well. Now, off of turn number 4, 2, they're going to be really tight-headed for 4. The 88 dives to the outside. The 8 on the bottom. The 8 now, he's going to make that truck wide, but look at that 88. Just power around on the outside. Here comes Jeffrey. And Cole just can't do nothing about it down the front straightaway. New leader, 88, Mr. Trevor Edwards. Now Muir to the bottom. Watch out. Nearly getting to the back of the 8. The 8 able to shut the door. Muir slides up the racetrack. Lost the nose on that truck. Muir now trying to defend there for third. 6 laps to go this time by. Now 5 laps to go. Muir trying to hang on in front of Levine. That's the battle for third. Trevor able to step out and get away just a little bit here. Good job by him. But now the battle is on between Levine, Muir, all these guys back here for that third position. Coming to 4 laps to go this time by. The 8 makes a slip off of turn 2, and he's going to give Muir the outside. Muir's going to head for second. He'll have to lift here. Coming up on a lap truck, here comes Levine. Tight battle here for second. They'll go 3 wide down the front straightaway. Now 4 wide is look at Levine on the bottom. Holy cow. And more lap traffic. Levine slides through. Muir's going to slide back. Move Levine to second. Now 3 to go at the stripe. Battle continues for second. Holy cow, these guys going at it for P2. Look at Williams there in the 8 trying to get back to P2 now. Now nearly 3 wide down the front straightaway. They'll split it now. 3 abreast down the front straightaway. 3 laps to go. And it looks like Mr. Williams into 1 and 2. Still 3 wide. Levine in the middle. Muir on the outside. Great bit of driving. Levine's going to sport out of there with second. 2 to go this time by. Levine side by side with Muir. Muir on the outside really trying to make this work. Very tight battle here for second. And look at Williams back to the bottom, man. He carries the momentum. Brings that truck back to second now. Holy cow. Levine battling back on the outside one more time. Back and forth for P number 2. Muir now falls off this battle just a little bit. Cole Williams fighting for everything is worth, trying to hang on to second. Off of turn number 4, we'll see the white flag go in the air. And Cole is out in the front of Mr. Levine. Meanwhile, up in front of the pack, strongest car all night, Mr. Trevor Edwards is going to hang on, and it looks like he's going to walk away with the win here. Through 3 and 4, nice and smooth, coming to the checkered flag. And indeed, Trevor Edwards is going to win the iRacing Fantasy Truck Series at Las Vegas. Second is going to go to Williams, and third to Levine. What a battle that was for P2. Well, we're going to get a word with some of the drivers here in just a moment. Holy cow. Alrighty, folks, stay with us here for a minute while we get your interviews rounded up. Hey, Cole, it's Matt up in the booth. You got a copy on me, buddy?
What's that, bud? My bad. I was still in the stream.
Oh, you're fine, buddy. You got a copy on me?
Yeah, I do.
Alrighty, man. Well, that number 8 truck got used up a little bit tonight. You fit back to second. Tell me a little bit about that battle for second there you was involved in.
It was just kind of aggravating all night. We were struggling on short run speed, and we never really got a long green flag run there. But we could see on when we had about 10 lap run towards the end there before that last caution that we were a little bit faster, getting in there. So kind of look how things would play out towards that end of the race. But I'm happy with second. We just kind of threw this setup together in the last 4 hours with my buddy Jake Griffin in the spotter stand tonight. So I was kind of tickled with it. It was a great race overall. Congratulations to Trevor and them. He had a really fast truck overall, so it was a fun time, and I was glad to come home with a podium finish.
Alrighty, man. Well, congratulations there on second, buddy.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
No problem, man. All right, now our race winner's in here, Mr. Edwards. Oh, there he is. Hey, Mr. Edwards, it's Matt up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you, bud.
Well, you had a strong truck all night long, man. Was able to get back to the race lead there at the end. And great drive there in that 88 machine.
Thanks, man. This truck was a dream to drive. It makes it look easy when you have a setup. I had Dallas Pataska set up in it. McKinney spotting for me doing the crew chief calls. It made it really.
Yeah, man, that truck looks very smooth. Was it a little bit better on the short run than the long run, though?
It was actually better about 8 to 10 laps in is when it came to life. That first about 8-10 laps, it was pretty tight. So if we'd had a longer run than that, it'd have been even better.
Alrighty, man. Well, anybody you'd like to thank tonight, man?
Just Dallas Pataska for the hot rod and Greg McKinney for all awesome spotting and a couple of changes there in the middle.
Alrighty, buddy. Well, congratulations there on the victory here tonight, man. Great ride for that number 88 machine.
Thanks, man. And I also got to thank Alex Pelican for giving me the ride. He's a team owner. He didn't get to race tonight, but hopefully he'll be back.
Alrighty, man. An off-topic question while we're still live here: how much do I have to pay you to get that set up for C Open?
No, I ain't saying that. I can't share that for now.
Alrighty, man. Well, best of luck to you, man.
Thank you, man.
All right, have a good one, my man. All right, let's see if we can grab a hold of third. I know I did second first a little bit backwards, but our winner wasn't in Discord that I seen here first. Let's grab Mr. Justin Levine and get that car in P3. See if I can find Mr. Levine somewhere. Well, don't see him. All right, guys. Well, that's going to pretty much do it. We'll take a look here at our finishing results, and then we'll get on out of here. Been a lot of fun here tonight, and let's take a look at your results here this evening. Your unofficial race results: Edwards, Williams, Levine. And look at that 77 sneaking in there in the fourth of Mr. James there as well. Nice run for him. And Amir bringing her home a fifth here tonight. Sixth going to Mr. Renane, I think. I'll have to talk with him about that. Allen there, seventh. Taylor, eighth. Ninth, Stephen. It goes to Stephen. And 10th to Hawkins. Nice run there, top 10. There you have it, your top 10. And we will let it scroll through the end here. Well, great night of racing action in the iRacing Fantasy Truck Series presented by iRacing IFLAG. And again, they will be back on the channel here before long. And great night of racing, like I said. We'll see you in the next one. Until then, stay safe, have a good one, and God bless. We'll see you next time here on Extreme Sim TV.
Boy, these iRacing iFLAG cars are fast tonight.
You know, Todd, I guarantee you, Brown, Leonardi, Weaver, Capert, and Pena are all using the products from their sponsor tonight to give them the upper hand over the competition.
Well, how can I get fast like those guys?
Well, that's easy, Todd. You gotta head over to iRacingIFLAG.com.